Hey. Alrighty, it's Jess.
And it's Nick in the morning.
Yes.
We are so happy to be here with y'all. This every other week thing is getting a little crazy, and I'm going to be out for 2 weeks coming up next week. So Jessica's going to have to muddle through it on her own.
Don't leave. It's going to be a very interesting show.
So, happy July 14th, everyone. Yes. We thought we might start introducing some announcements in here, and nothing big. Most of you will have seen this, but as hopefully all of you know, on Mondays and Thursdays from 10 to 12 and from 2 to 4, we are offering some programming to the individuals we support via Zoom. And so if you are not participating in that because you didn't know, now you know, and let us know how we can get you in the know. Or if the thing that's holding you back is the technology of it all, let us know, because we can talk you through that. My grandma is going to turn 91 on the 26th, and we have her set up online using the computer. So if I can get her doing it, I can get you doing it. So let's make sure that technology is not the thing that's holding you back from participating with High Hub at this moment.
Yeah.
All right, so let's kick it off with another video from Sprout. You all know Sprout. It's a great organization up in New York that has videos that are produced by and star and feature individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities. And we just love the stuff that they put out. So this is a video, or rather a short film from Australia. It's called This Is Jim, and it's absolutely wonderful. So enjoy.
We just stay in the same team.
So you and Ben are in the same doubles team?
And then doesn't they do a presentation?
And then they'll do a presentation. No. Just chuck it well into the paddock for me. And listen and take direction, and don't argue with the umpire, okay?
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Deal?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. When Jim was about 8, and my father and I were having a bit of a conversation about what his future looked like. My father said, look, you've got to try and give him something that he can excel at for the rest of his life. And with that, he picked up a tennis ball and he threw it to Jim, and Jim just caught it. And my father looked at me and went, there you go, you can play tennis.
Go, Jim.
Basically, Jim's had a tennis lesson every week since he was 8 years old.
Go, Jim, take out that.
And then he met Ben through tennis. Now they're best friends and play doubles together. You couldn't stop them from going to coaching. They don't ever go, I don't want to go to coaching. It doesn't matter whether it's 47 degrees or whether it's -2.
Yeah, about 10 years we've been coaching, haven't we?
Yeah, we have, mate.
Get up through the ball, Jimmy.
They're totally committed and engaged. And then when it's raining, Jim will often say, it's not really raining, Mum, it's just a little bit. But I'm sure it'll stop.
I wish everyone was as happy to be here and happy in life as of Jim. He's improved so much as a player, and his confidence on the court, and
Jimbo, down there, mate.
you wouldn't even know he had a disability half the time. He tends to be happy if he loses, and he's happy if he wins.
Tennis has really contributed to Jim's self-esteem. It's developed a commitment, it's developed fitness, and of course the competition has given him the opportunity to travel.
Here we go. From there, Jim's very clever because he gets put on the train at Hornsby. He goes to Chatswood, where he catches the bus and goes to his job, which is in the cafeteria at the House with No Steps.
He works 5 days a week. He travels independently, catches the train and the bus every day. After Tony takes him to the station, picks him up from the station.
I love Tony a lot because he's a lovely driver. Like, he cares for me all the time, don't you, Tony?
We have a mutual admiration society, don't we, Jim? Thursday is filming. Wednesday is
cooking, Tuesday is garbage, Monday
is washing day. Is everybody happy? You bet your life we are. That's just a sample, but we have lots of songs we sing.
House and Home Steps took Jim straight after he left school into a transition to work program.
As a worker, on a serious note, his skill level has improved monumentally over the last 10 years, I would say. And not only do we hear about how happy it makes him, we actually see the benefit, which sport I think is a benefit for anyone. But I think also just having the ability to take direction, to know how to keep pushing yourself and improving on your skills, that's probably been a good crossover from tennis. Back to work, please, Jimmy.
Yeah. I love my mother.
And do you love your mother's cooking, or is that why you befriended Tracy?
Tracy is like a TV, isn't it, Tony?
Yeah, she's TV star.
That's the whole relationship. Jim loves going around there to prepare and cook meals with her. They're meals he'd never get at home.
Jim's a foodie. You know, he's got very refined taste.
Sushi.
Do you make sushi?
Yeah.
Do you want to come and live with me?
Yes, I will. Yeah.
Well, you never know what Jim's going to say. You know, it's the best part about Jim. So he comes out with one-liners all the time.
I'm a vegan.
You're a vegan.
You're doing really well, Celeste.
Thanks, buddy.
I'm nervous.
His capacity to embrace anyone is extraordinary.
I think it's innocence, honesty, you know, it's just unabashed.
I'm working so hard.
Always tell you when he's working hard.
So they've both been chosen for the Nationals, and they've had to fly interstate, learn to be independent, and then learn to compete in quite a strict forum, which is, you know, a national competition. Ben's mum's and my dream is that there's a World Games and the next one's in Paris or something. We have this dream that we're going to take our disabled boys to Paris and they're going to play for Australia in the Special Olympics doubles. Okay, you ready? And Jack's going to say action because he's the director.
Action.
Wait, mate, come back here, Jimbo.
Oh, Jim. Oh, always had to turn it on.
Still love you, Dom. Love her.
Are you ready?
What about me? Do I come?
It's all about you. You've got to come.
Yeah, I'm in it. You're in it.
All right. Well, that was, yeah, I love that one. There are a lot of really funny moments in there. The one that stands out to me, I don't know why, but it's in the opening credits when it says, when the subtitles say moving music. we're meant to be moved right now, guys.
I love it, yeah.
No, but I mean, he's such a fun guy. I mean, and so good at tennis. My gosh, the first time I watched it, you know, because I took tennis lessons growing up. My mom did not let me be. She was a special ed teacher, and so she did not let me be idle during my summers. So I was always in camp, and a couple years I did tennis camp, and so I was really watching the shots, and I was thinking, wow, he's actually, yeah, he would demolish me in a tennis match. Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah, okay, good on you, Jim. Yeah, very good.
I loved the part in the video where it said, you know, he's happy when he loses and he's happy when he wins.
Right.
And that just like really.
It's a life lesson.
Yes, it is, but it also made me think of our individuals because like no matter how bad of a day you're having, they come in and they just, I don't know, every day is a good day. I don't know.
They offer a perspective that I think a lot of us need.
Absolutely.
And
absolutely.
Working at High Hope is almost in some way a form of therapy for us, right? That we learn so much there that people don't expect, but we do. And it really helps in life outside of High Hope. So yeah, absolutely. So you have a shout out you wanted to do today.
Yes. So our cooking instructor, who's a volunteer, her name's Doreen. She's been on the show, and has done a cooking video for us, but I went over to her house because during the cooking video, I noticed that she had all these beautiful flower arrangements, and she just was like, yeah, I do that. And I was like, what? I want to learn. So she goes, great, it'll be our next video, let's teach it, and I'll teach you, and we can send it out. So we will be sending out that video soon. It was so much fun, and it was so nice because she bought supplies for 5 flower arrangements, and then we actually took them to the homes so they could have flowers in the homes. So that was really fun.
Doreen, who's been on this show, we know is just one of our gold standard volunteers.
Yeah.
She is so dedicated, never misses a beat. She's even nice to us. I mean, she brings me a Christmas gift every year that I love.
I love them. Yeah, no, she is so thoughtful, and it was just so much fun. And yeah, so it was cool. I got to wave to Bart through the window. It was like Bart for a second.
I'm jealous.
I know. So yes, I just wanted to do that shout out to her because I just thought it was, such a fun afternoon, and she has such that, giving spirit that it was really fun.
We love you, Doreen.
Yes, we love you, Doreen.
All right, so moving right along, July 14th happens to be National Cow Day. And we thought we'd give a shout out to our bovine friends. I actually, I was ruminating on this, and I actually have kind of a funny cow story. So
okay,
I went to Ukraine. The first couple of months, I was in a really remote, small village. I mean, the central village maybe had 100 people in it, maybe. And I was only there for 3 months. I was doing language training and culture training, but I had this wonderful host family, and they had a farm. And one day I went to them, and in sort of my broken Ukrainian said, I'd like to help on the farm. Having grown up in inner city Minneapolis my entire life, no farm experience. And so the first place they take me is to, I think it was the mother's mother, so grandma. And grandma brings me over to their cow. And she shows me, she sort of demonstrates how to hand milk a cow, right? Which is not something that many people know these days. And she must have been an excellent teacher because I am really good at hand milking cows. I learned it in rural Ukraine, and I can still do it. I can hand milk a cow like you would not believe. So if anyone out there is lacking a good cow milker, I'm your man. Just let us know.
Do the Mayfield people know about you? Come on.
Yeah, not yet, but now they do.
That is too funny.
I know. And I really appreciated the fact that they allowed me to milk the cow. I don't know why. It just
were you scared? I would be scared. I'd be like,
oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a large animal.
Right.
But so the only other thing I'll say about cows, and we can move on, is that I wanted to share 2 kind of interesting facts about them. One is that there are well over 1 billion cows on Earth.
Wow.
Which is huge. I mean, you think, yeah, I guess we know that they're kind of all over the place, but that's a big number.
Mm-hmm.
The second that I thought was really funny that someone found the time to discover this is that they are red-green colorblind. So, the whole like, Olay, it's charging the cape.
Yeah.
Not because it's red, it's just the movement of the cape.
I don't like it.
All right, so now you have 2 fun facts about cows that you can go out and share with everyone and become super popular because people love people that have fun cow facts.
You know what I think of when I think of Cow Day or cows? Chick-fil-A.
Now I'm going to break your heart a little bit later.
Oh no, don't. I love Chick-fil-A. Did you ever dress up as a cow to get the Chick-fil-A on Chick-fil-A Day?
I did not, and that's what should be happening today, but unfortunately.
No. Me and my roommate did it once. It was quite fun.
Did you get free stuff?
Yeah, we did. We dressed up as cows in Statesboro and we went to Chick-fil-A and got dinner. It was fun.
Awesome.
Well, I guess that brings me on my little tidbit about today is it's mac and cheese day. And you know who has really awesome mac and cheese? Chick-fil-A. Just started spitting it out before I got it out. But I have a mac and cheese recipe that I want to share with y'all, and it is a TikTok because yes, I have been addicted to the TikTok, and this recipe looks so cool. So I'm going to share it with y'all. So let's see, share screen. All right. And where did it go? He just had it up. Oh my gosh. Oh, here it is.
That's a lot of cheese. That's so healthy.
Man.
Boom.
I want to try it so bad, but you know, cholesterol, so.
They make it.
My doctor would not be happy with me. Maybe I'll have a cheat day.
They make it seem so simple. I always thought it was more complicated than that.
No, I thought so too. And it even looks like the mac and cheese from Chick-fil-A. I'm going to have to do it. That recipe looks so good.
All right. So next time we do this together, you will report on your mac and cheese experience.
Sounds good. I will do that.
All right. I like it.
My job is so weird sometimes.
So I was looking, I've said this before, I go out and I look for positive stories online. And I thought I would share this one. And there's actually a video, so we're all in luck. The small ways in which people are just trying to bring positivity in the world. I just love it. So this is a Chick-fil-A employee. I'm sorry. Folks, what you don't know is that Jessica's Chick-fil-A has closed their operations until October.
Yep.
So she loves Chick-fil-A.
I really do.
She loves it so much that sometimes she'll just bring it for everyone at the office so that she's not the only one enjoying
eating it. I do. Yes.
So, but this is a guy in Indianapolis who dances as he conducts people into the drive-through lane. And so I'll just show you a quick clip. I love it. I love it.
Man, what a workout.
I love this idea of people that are just, I mean, he's standing in a drive-through lane and decided, you know what, this is what I can do right here. I love that idea of someone just dialing into the hope and the positivity that we still have and making something great. I mean, I swear y'all have to spend some time pulling yourself away from the news, which tends to be a little bit rough, and just finding those positive moments, because there's a lot of light out there in the world. And I think we all need that right now. So, you know, make a promise to yourself that you're going to find something to smile about every single day. And don't let a day pass when you're not having at least one moment of positivity, right? I mean, I just think that's so necessary right now. And on that note, you actually have a story that I really want to hear.
Okay, so when I first started at High Hope, I guess it's gonna be close to 2 years soon. I told Nick and Susan that one weakness that I have that I would love to work on is public speaking. I am horrible at it. Well, I mean,
you're not horrible.
Well, it's, you know, it's pretty brutal, but Nick, you know, made it his mission to help me with this goal. And wow, it was pretty brutal in the beginning. I would have it was, and I'll tell you why. He would give me different things to talk about, and I would have to stand in front of him as he was seated and do this speech, and he would do a little check or tick mark or whatever every time I was fidgety or I said and I wasn't allowed to like take I don't know, I would have pauses and he'd be like, oh, tick, like it made me so nervous, but it was good. It was good. You know, it's fine. Like I needed it. So, gosh, and I've had a few weddings since I've known Nick, and I've always
yes, you have.
Yes, and I'm always so nervous about doing the maid of honor speech, and I've gotten out of them. Because I have panicked severely. And I wasn't, you know, those aren't my proudest moments. You know, I hate that I like let fear overtake, you know, my, I guess, goal of public speaking. So about 2 weeks ago, I was matron of honor and one of my really good friends, Haley, and I love this couple dearly, like love them. And she told me, she's like, hey, could you do a toast? Like, pretty close to the wedding, she asked me this, and I was like, oh no, okay. And so I told myself, all right, I'm gonna do it, and kept going back and forth, really panicking. And I was like, no, like I just need to do it. Like I've practiced. I know it's been a hot second because we haven't been at High Hope, but I just knew that I could do it, and I did it. And my husband like knows how much I panic, and he was like, don't choke while you're up there, don't panic and get all red and freak out. And I'm like, thanks, husband. And he's like, just be breezy, be real breezy. And I'm like, okay. So I go up there, and you know, the best man spoke first, and it was awesome. Like he did such a good job, but he did such a good job that he had me crying. So when they handed me the mic, I was crying. But I did it, and I felt like I was breezy. But I will tell you, like I had something to, you know, do a toast with, and at the end, my adrenaline was just like, you know, it all got down my arm. It was crazy. But
yeah, you were shaking. Yeah,
I was shaking. But it was like as I was handing the mic back to the DJ, and then like the shakes just kicked in. But everyone said, they're like, oh no, like you talked really slow, not like too slow, but like didn't seem like
it was just
anything like that.
Cheers.
And yeah, but I was so happy. I kind of remember the speech, kind of don't, because I was so nervous on the end.
That's how it always works.
Yeah. But I'm so happy. I was like, yes, I did it.
Good.
So, yep. Thanks, you guys.
We're happy for you. I remember when you first came to High Hope, and I think we had to go over to PCOM and do a.
It was horrible. And that day I had fallen down the stairs. And so I had fallen down the stairs. It was pouring. It was my first week at High Hope.
Personal growth.
Yeah. And you're like, we're going to go to a speaking engagement. I'm like.
Yeah, we throw you right in the fire at High Hope.
Yeah. But it was so good. And I'm so happy.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah. So that's my positive story. And thanks for pushing me and, you know, just torturing me with.
All right. Well, we don't have an interviewee today. I think, as I said before, there's a lot of people out this month, and so it's just hard for us to get folks on. If you're interested in coming on, please let us know, because we'd love to have you. So in lieu of that, I thought that I would share with you some funny COVID-19 related tweets. So I'm not a big Twitter guy, but I mine the internet for positivity, and this showed up the other day, and I read through them, and some of them are so funny and so relatable that I just wanted to share them with you. So I'm going to share about 10. And so here we go, right? So at the Richards5 tweeted, day 3 of quarantine and distance learning from home. 6-year-old writes biography titled, Why I Hate My Family. Okay, I can totally relate to this one. So it's at _Troy J. Johnson, day 1 of quarantine. I'm going to meditate and do body weight training. Day 4, just pours the ice cream into the pasta.
Yep.
Yeah, we've all, I mean, guys, they've said that the average gain has been like 16 pounds, the COVID-16. I think it's a little bit more for me. I don't know
really
what
think so?
I do, yeah. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but it's, man.
That
tried to put on some of my old work clothes the other day and was like, yep, not happening.
Oh, yeah, don't do that.
All right. At Mama Jessie C says, quarantine day 6. I think this is funny because this is like at the beginning. Went to this restaurant called The Kitchen. You have to gather all the ingredients and make your own meal. I have no clue how this place is still in business.
Yep.
All right, day 8. I love this one. So this is at Unfiltered Mama. Quarantine update. 8-year-old put a mask on 2-year-old and taught her how to rob her sister's toy cash register. Laws don't matter anymore. The mental image of that to me is just hilarious.
What?
All right. I also like this one quite a bit. So this is at 3-Time Daddy. Homeschooling update day 9. Today we did math. If you have 3 kids and they are awake roughly 13 hours in the day and you're trying to work from home, how many times will you hear the word snack?
A lot.
A lot, yeah, is the answer. All right. Okay, this is from at John Lyon Tweets. It's quarantine day 13, and he says, I am no longer allowed to chew or swallow in her presence. I'm assuming that's referring to his wife, yeah.
I feel
Just
that.
like, we're in so close contact right now. It's like the things that would have never bothered you before are starting to like grate on the nerves. I thought that was absolutely great. All right, scrolling through. I love this one. This is back with Mama Jessie C. Homeschooling day 14, wore a bathrobe to parent-teacher conferences. This is really funny because we've had conversations about how it's almost going to feel weird to go back to wearing professional clothes now that we're so used to wearing, I mean, you know, a t-shirt, essentially whatever. We had a conversation with Saja who was like, so are we going to have to be wearing like work clothes again? I was like, yeah, probably.
We can't wear pants with an elastic band?
Apparently not. Yeah, no, but I mean, it's a good point. There's all these things that, you know, we're not really, really thinking about. These massive lifestyle changes.
Yeah.
All right, this is from at Paige Kellerman, quarantine day 20. I've begun referring to myself as the lady of the estate, which, Jess, I want you to start doing around Zach, and I want to report on how that goes over.
Why?
I just think it's going to be hilarious.
Okay, I'll try it out and see what he says.
You're the lady of the estate. And the last one I'm going to share is, it's from @MaryFairyBowberry.
Wow.
And she's projecting a bit. So it says, quarantine diary year 3. Fiercely fought with the husband over the day of the week. We were both wrong. And I thought that was funny because I never thought this would happen, but my wife and I are actually at a point now where we're like, wait, what day is it?
Yeah.
Is it? And we've gotten it wrong a couple of times, which is it's just sad, but it's happening. And we're both working, so
right.
We shouldn't be losing those days, but we are.
Days don't make sense anymore. They don't.
They don't flow the same. Absolutely not. No. So anyway, there's tons of hilarious stuff out there. People who are trying to find the humor in this moment. The best stuff is parents who are trying to homeschool their kids through this, because the frustrations of the kids and the parents, and I can't even imagine having to rely on my parents to teach me. I remember them trying to get me through math homework, and if that didn't blow up into a level 9 argument, it was a miracle. So
I wonder how all these people are doing now, because this was beginning quarantine. I wonder what they are doing now, day 100.
Yeah, revisit them. See, has it turned out?
I know. Has it gone better? How are you doing with quarantine?
Oh, I'm fine.
Yeah. New lifestyle, you've got it all figured out.
So my biggest announcement, right, is that at the start of it, week 1 of High Hope being closed, they shut down my gym, which we've talked about in the past. It's a gym here in my apartment complex that I go to every morning. And the reason that I need it is that shortly after I did the High Hope 100, I discovered that I had a broken ankle and was advised not to run so much anymore. And so outside running is not something that I can do with regularity. And so we bought an exercise bike that we had shipped to your house.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've been doing stationary biking every day for hours a day. So the first funny thing that happened is that the reason we had it shipped to your house is because Amazon could not figure out how to get it to our house. And what has resulted from that is that at some point in the supply chain logistics mess up is that they sent us a second one. And so now my wife and I raced.
Yeah, I was about to ask. I bet you guys are racing. Is she winning?
Well, she's not, because she's not quite into spending 2 to 3 hours a day on a stationary bike.
Mm-hmm.
The other funny thing is that we've broken both of them, because I think we've probably ridden them further than anyone ever expected. They're broken but usable. So the one that's in the worst shape, we put 2,500 miles on, which I don't know that they ever expected that, but it's, what are you going to do? It's out on, we have a balcony here at the apartment, put it outside on the balcony, and I watch my neighbors, and yeah.
Wow.
It's ridiculous.
That is, wow, that's a lot. We laid sod last weekend, Saturday. I keep forgetting it's Monday. What a workout that is. I thought, I'm so out of shape. But that's hard work. Landscaping, I have a new respect for landscapers. That is too much. That is a lot.
I've laid sod with Habitat before, Habitat for Humanity, and you're right. It's because those squares are not light. Right?
No, I thought they were going to be. Yeah, I was like, oh, how easy. I was like, I can lay sod. You just pick it up and you put it down and you press it in.
No, and you also get filthy because they don't hold together quite as well as you were expecting.
No, I wish I had a picture.
Yeah. Oh.
It was crazy.
The fun of this experience. At least we're all gonna have stories after the fact.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Well, tell us about social media.
Oh, yes. So if you haven't already, like us on, or follow us and like us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. The handle for all of them is at High Hope Center. And don't forget to share the video.
Absolutely. And of course, if you're willing and able to make a donation, either financially or in terms of supplies, you can make an online donation at highhopecenter.org/donations, or you can contact us directly. My email is nreynolds, like Reynolds Wrap, at highhopecenter.org. And of course, we want to make a point to thank our wonderful donors from this last week. So without further ado, first of all, I want to thank Sherilyn Murray, who made a donation in memory of Travis Pruitt.
Trisha Boyles.
Eric Russell, who made a donation in honor of Lisa Fazy.
Kevin, is it Tonez?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Todd Walker, thank you very much, Todd.
Martha Richardson was a memorial donation in memory of Lisa Fazy.
Sylvia Terrence, who made a memorial donation in memory of Olivia Dodson.
Marilyn Brownie, a memorial donation in memory of Lisa Fazy.
Mrs. Jernigan, who made a memorial donation in memory of Lisa Fazy.
Brad and Angie Carroll.
Sean Cundiff, thank you very much.
Let's see. I can do this name. Is it Gia Nula Pop, a memorial donation in memory of Travis Pruitt.
The Manos, long-time family at High Hope, thank you so much for your donations in memory of Travis Pruitt and Lisa Fazy.
Yes. Ellen Johnston, memorial donation in memory of Lisa Fazy.
Amy Supanchik, thank you so much.
The Gunters, they made a donation, memorial donation for the memory of Sue Robb and in memory of Travis Pruitt.
Lovely donation from board member Karen Nestor. Hey, Karen.
Oh, hi. Okay. This name is easy, but I always forget how to say it. It's Diane Degatano. That's it.
Thank you, Diane.
Yes.
She's a member of the Lilburn Women's Club that's been a fantastic supporter of High Hope.
Absolutely.
Over the years. And last but surely not least, Clarice Justiniano. We miss Chris. You guys are fantastic. We hope to see you again soon. Yeah, I miss Chris. I love hanging out with Chris. He's fantastic. Always gives me a chuckle. So hopefully
I know.
Soon. We all get together soon. All right, well, folks, that's all that we have for today.
Yes.
Appreciate you still watching.
Yeah.
Two of you out there, and we will see you. Well, Jess will see you in 2 weeks, and then 2 weeks after that, I will be back, and we'll be rocking and rolling.
All right, that sounds
all
good.
Right.
Bye, guys.
Later.